Hello everyone, this is Stevenson here, and welcome back to another video, and welcome back to Slender The Arrival for the last time on this channel that you're watching me play this on. Because, you know, we can't always keep going back to the same game, even though despite as good as this classic horror game is, I mean, it's better than Jeff the Killer, though, since apparently Jeff the Killer, creepypastas is so good. It's just like, man, the worst. But anyways, yeah, we're gonna go ahead and switch this back into normal, since you guys may have noticed. I did just finish up with the hardcore mode Let's Play, and we're gonna be going ahead and doing the Genesis level, as you can see in the bottom right there. Gonna be playing this Slender The Arrival Genesis level on normal difficulty. So let's go ahead and get into this. Basically what this is, it's a full blown on remake of like the whole map and everything of Slender the 8 pages. Remade with the engine and everything. Made with Slender The Arrival. So I do know usually there is a page right there, but what we're going to do is I believe we're going to go off over here to where we can get the first page in this building here, because trust me, it will pay off later on. I think personally, especially the Genesis level is probably like the hardest level throughout the whole entire game of Slender The Arrival. But anyways, let's go here and see if we can find the first page. And don't worry, we're playing on normal, so the flashlight will not die. Because yes, believe it or not, when you're playing on hardcore difficulty and playing the Genesis level, despite it being like a complete remake of the map of the Slender the 8 pages, basically a remake of Slender the 8 pages, your flashlight will die for a long amount of use, certain amount of use. So yeah, so far we're seeing like no page whatsoever. Hopefully I can find it in here somewhere. If not, then I guess it's not in here. But as far as I know, apparently pages do spawn in later in the game, so let's go ahead and just hope for the best. If I can't find a page in here, I gotta find a page somewhere around these tin cans, right? So far I'm seeing no pages, even though there could have been a page of that, but just want to make sure. Dang, dude. Not getting very much of luck here with the pages. Here, let me check the outer edges. We're getting a pretty bad spawn from the beginning. Like I'm telling you, horror games, man. Good old horror games with their RNG that completely screw you over at times, but that's the whole point, is not to complain. The whole point is to try and finish this. Okay, you wanna know what? It looks like there's gonna be no page for us over here. So as far as I know, this Genesis level, apparently when you find a certain amount of pages, a page will spawn in that area later. I think that's how it works. I remember that happening to me once, where it's like, so wait, hold on. There's no page here before, but there's a page here now, when I'm like 6 or 7 pages in. Yep, there it is, 1 of 8 pages. And trust me, you're gonna want to save your stamina on this level, the Genesis. This one being the remake of Slender the 8 pages, as you guys may recognize some of these locations in this area, in this level. Just completely separate from the main story of Slender the Arrival. Just in case you guys are aware, it's just an extra level that you guys can do if you want to do as so. If you're guys that much of a dedicated fan to Slenderman, you guys, yeah, you can probably see him like over there. And yes, in Slender the Arrival, you can't actually die by staring at him for a certain amount of time. So we're gonna try to get past the building here. Yeah, I had to clear the throat there for a second. Yeah, but other than that, though, I think everything should be fine. Oh, see the next page over there? So far, this will be our 3rd page. And yes, you can turn off your flashlight and turn it back on, do that. Make the HUD removed, especially on this level. Which, if you do want to make it feel like the original classic, you'll do that, because in the original there was actually no HUD like this that you see now. Because yeah, there was actually no HUD. It was kind of like this in the original Slender the 8 pages. But of course now it kind of makes sense now with Slender the Arrival. As you can see, there's a camera. What you would see on a camera system. It's like overlay. With the record being at the top and right, and the battery at the bottom left, and that zoom in and zoom out feature while you're still recording. Which is also another thing that cameras can do. Some cameras. Some are limited to what they can do. Coefficient to what the company develops for and whatnot. Oh yeah, he's over there. You guys messing on that. Oh boy, yeah. When he starts getting close up on you like that, yeah. See, look at that. This is when you're gonna want to put your running to use. That's why I say try not to run on this level in particular that I'm playing on in this game. Keep calling it a level because it acts like a separate level. An extra bonus level that you want to do if you wanted to or not, which I think is kind of cool that this is like a remake of Slender the 8 pages. So page right there. Oh gosh, yeah, he's kind of, wouldn't really say gaining on me, but yeah, he does kind of move up behind you. That's why it's the same old, oh yeah, don't look directly behind you in games of Slender, man. Like, whatever you do, just like kind of try your best to look away from him. Of course, obviously, anyone who has played Slender for a while would know that, or known Slender for quite some time, like I have. I've known Slenderman since like 2015. Oh boy, okay, yeah. Getting a little close and personal, but here's the next page. Okay, let's put our running ability to use. Yeah, it's kind of right there. And also my light bar on my PS4 controller is tending to freak out right now. Oh man. I'm not sure for sure if things do appear in certain locations later. I'm willing to test my theory out. Oh yeah, there's the radio tower over there apparently. Which somehow Slender the 8 pages is connected to this Slender the Arrival. So in a way this takes place before the events of Slender the Arrival of this game. That's what basically Slender the 8 pages takes place. So there's like a little bit of a timeline right there. Oh yeah, that old original sound there. As you guys can tell, they added that. I'm trying to look around to see if there's been pages that were just added there and I'm just not seeing them or something. Whatever it may be. Trust me, I think I know what's going on here. This game is throwing me for a loop. Okay. Yeah, and same thing. Slenderman just kind of can appear there. And matter of fact, he can appear in this building. Once again, kind of screw you over. That's why I say keep a careful eye out, and that's why I always say if there's a page in here, try to get this one first. I'm not sure if my theory will prove correct that a page will appear in here like later, like we are in here at now with a later on point. So I don't know how well my theory will prove. But yeah. Also I remember the original Slender the 8 pages was like much more dark than this. Trust me, it was unforgiving. Okay. Starting to get excited. Alright. I don't know where to look though, honestly, for a page. I've looked everywhere possible. Trust me, I looked in the building, I looked around here where sometimes there would be a page. Honestly, maybe I'm not looking carefully enough. Maybe there's a page somewhere. And I'm just not keeping a closer eye on things. Oh my gosh, screw Slenderman, like, real. I'm really just trying to look for a page at this point. So let's just go ahead and do this. Save our stamina. I don't know where to look, honestly. But you guys could see there is the radio tower from Slender The Arrival, as you can see it, but very far off. So this is the park that maybe CR talked about. And oh boy. Yeah, you guys can tell I'm really getting thrown for a loop here. I need to itch my arm a little. Okay, there we go. I'm not sure if there's a page on here. I don't think I looked at this location just quite yet. Oh my gosh, what a popping coincidence. The Thunder just decides to screw me over like always. See dude, Slenderman, he likes doing me like this. It's like a popping coincidence that, oh boy, we're like, you're about to get the page, boy. Nope, too bad. Yep, see, look, here it goes again. Hopefully he's not my peripheral. Just please. Please, Slenderman, be the tidbit forgiving. Please, I do want to be able to win this one. No, no way. See what I mean? The level, the Genesis level, is the hardest level in the whole entire game of Slender The Arrival. This game is punishing. This level at least, but I could kind of see why, because apparently in the original Slender, the 8 pages, it was pretty hard, especially in the original. It was like more pitch black than this. There wasn't even a night sky. So it was like very hard to see what the heck you were doing, unless you had your flashlight on. And sometimes even when you're running, at least in this game it's more forgiving, but like the flashlight is kind of down in this one. But in the original, oh boy dude, the flashlight would go all the way down. It was just like, and it was almost like playing like a beta game, like playing like an unfinished beta game. Sorry about that, I had to itch my ear. So yeah, let's give it one more good try. If we don't get to this one, then hey, conclude it as a video and probably never come back to this game again, because I don't like this game necessarily. Sorry for any of those who are Slenderman fans out there, but hey, it's kind of true. I don't like Slenderman that much to be dedicated to him and whatnot. Trust me, like I am like to the purest right now, not dedicated to liking him whatsoever. See, this is what I mean. Like this game, it screws you up. See, there's no page right here. You can look at the other one too. It's gonna be no page. No pages. See what I mean? It's like a unforgiving game of torture. So all I can really do is hope for the page, for at least one page to be over here this time. Sorry about that. Headphones are not adjust. Oh, here we are. Let's go ahead and get this one. Okay, let's run for a little bit so we get a little go on start there. And from most of the way, we're gonna try our best to save our stamina. But yeah, I think so far we've been spending like what, 15 minutes? 14, 15 minutes or so of this video so far. Just trying to... Oh my goodness, I see him right there. I might as well hurry up and run up to this while I still can. Yep, there's 1 or 2 pages. Yeah, there's Slenderman dicking me over. I'm sorry, but yeah, that was actually the designated path I was gonna go on, but yeah, here he is, being a total douchebag he is of a programmed AI of a fucking character. Man, if you think some kind of other enemy is the hardest in the world, no, I think the hardest AI in the world, enemy in the game, has to be Slenderman. Like, he could pop up wherever, bro. Like, it's insane, dude. But anyways, let's go ahead and just hope for the best and, you know, hopefully there's a page right here. And of course there isn't. So yeah, that's why I felt like the other way was my designated path. And yeah, once again, he's kind of screwing me over on this designated path. So let's go back the other way. Dude, it's just a program of emotions here in this game. I swear to you, I kid you not. I kid you not. This game is punishing to the core. If you think Dark Souls was, no, I say this game is. Think about it. At least Dark Souls, you could depend on your skills at times. Even if at times it may feel like it's luck in Dark Souls. No, it's actually kind of more reliant on timing your moves, timing your hits and attacks. It's basically what I've experienced with Dark Souls by far. But this game, no, it's dependent on skills to the purest. Like, seriously, there's no skills involved here, trust me. Because trust me, dude, right now I'm experiencing nothing but just luck. Just for luck to be on your side that time around. That's all I'm experiencing with this game, I tell you, I kid you not. Oh, yeah, there's a page there. Okay, so is that a page right there on the truck? Yeah, it could be put anywhere on the object, believe it or not. But once again, the whole randomization bullcrap stuff, which I think is such a bogus move to pull on any place ever. It's like pulling a Minecraft basically. Something's randomly generated, it's not there as it was before. Stuff like that. See, it's kind of getting more foggier the more pages I collect. And of course the music, as always, gets more sinister the more pages you collect. Which I think it was also a thing as the original Slender the 8 pages. Another page right there. Wow, okay, screw me on my designated path. Okay, where are you now? Okay, I guess that's kind of good. He scared me in the direction I should go in. Or scared my character anyways. 7 of 8 pages. Oh my gosh, I hate this. Some luck-based bullcrap stuff going on here, boy. Kid you not. I kid you not. Okay, 8 of 8 pages collected. There we go. I have plans for you, Kate. Yeah, see? Right there, it says the name Kate. I have plans for you, Kate. Which goes to prove that the level Genesis, which is a Piron remake of Slender the 8 pages, is like a prequel. So, well, not really a prequel, but when you think about it, this game is actually like a sequel to Slender the 8 pages, which is like, I'm talking about not the level right up here, but I'm talking about like the game called the game called Slender the 8 pages, like a standalone game from this. So I think this one's like more like a sequel. But with that out of the way, as you can see, we did a Genesis level on normal, of course not on hardcore or easy. Even on easy, it's actually pretty hard to do. It's not forgiving, trust me. Then also there's my failed pause attempts. which is like basically what that is right there. Is basically when you try to pause, but when Slenderman or one of his proxies are around, you try pausing, and what the screen does instead on the screen, it just statics every time you pause, and it's like it does like this every time you hit the pause button. That's a failed pause attempt there. But anyways, enough babbling. I'm gonna go ahead and end the video here. So yeah, anyways, let me know in the comments below what you think about that, the full-blown remake of basically the Slender the 8 Pages map, and where the pages spawn to, and locations, everything from that game. Add it in that one level, the Genesis level here in Slender the Arrival. Just let me know in the comments what you think about it. I think personally it's pretty cool, especially for console owners like me, who probably don't have like a powerful PC, or let alone have a PC at all to run Slender the 8 Pages. But anyways, I'm gonna go end the video here. Give this video a like, comment it down below. I already said that, but give this video a like if you want to support this, and as well support this channel a little bit more into it. And also don't forget to subscribe today if you're new, if you enjoy this kind of content, this is your kind of thing that you're into watching. It's really up to you. It's like YouTube is like, you can choose what you want to, who you want to subscribe to, the content you like, at least kind of nowadays, if you know what I'm trying to imply there. But anyways, yeah, that is all, and I'll see you guys in the next one. I hope you're all having a wonderful and fantastic day. Bye bye.